I want to be experimental. I don't want us to be trapped in this world of small locks where because we have this size locks, we have to do it one way. There are no rules because at the end of the day, what we have is locks on our head. What we have is dreads. What we have is rasta, just separated in different ways. But the way we choose to separate is personal to ourselves. So personally, interlocking is one of those options. But also I found that knotting is another option for me. And I just don't want us to be trapped anymore in this cycle of you have to do your hair at this time because your hair is going to be weakened and break off. I want everyone to have strong enough locks to walk away and say, well, actually, I'm not due a retight now. I'm all right with the afro growing underneath and I will retighten. The word retighten even doesn't work for me anymore. I would say more separating of my locks. So I want to feel like I've had my locks for 12 years and I don't want to feel like every regimented period my hair needs to be redone. I'm trying to find a solution to this. I'm trying to give us a freedom where as and when we choose to get our hair separated, we can. I want us to have the freedom to wash our hair at any point, any time. And it's okay because I'm not into the grid. I'm only into fullness and bushy hair. So I'm doing this research and I'm beginning to appreciate the fact that I was part of a duo and the lessons learned from sharing the work to being in isolation and paying attention to creating locks that works for each individual's lifestyle rather than just going onto a head and creating, because this is the rule of creating bespoke locks or small locks, is actually much more of an adaptability towards that person's lifestyle and to want their wants and needs. And therefore, now more than ever, the sizing will be created once an understanding of that person's lifestyle is understood and the cycle of retights or the cycle of lock separation or locks care they want, but yet giving them the opportunity to have as full a locks, head of locks as possible. I'm learning and I'm paying attention, and in this space that I am, all these questions I'm asking, because at the end of the day, I'm servicing, but I'm also a client and a fan of this size. Something revolutionary is happening, and I don't want us to be ever trapped anymore. I don't want us to ever live in fear, or because I'm not doing this, this is going to happen, or because I'm not doing that, that's going to happen. We have to enjoy our hair with a freedom that we're not trapped to a person. We're not trapped to a specific cycle. Is it possible? I don't know whether it's possible, but I'm going to try because we're just scared of hair loss. And as a result of being scared of hair loss, we are allowing things to happen to us that we shouldn't with our hair because the expert has said this is what's going to happen next. But the expert, I've learned that the expert can be wrong. So I want us to kind of own this power that I'm discovering and not be trapped. Does this make sense? So that's probably why you're finding that I'm quite silent on this space, is because I'm doing a lot of introspective thinking, and I'm like when I've ended a session, I like thinking about what I've learned. How do I make things better? Applying and then tapping into that instinctual kind of guiding voice, because I am answering my calling. What is the voice directing me to do next? And the voice said, share this thought. And so I'm doing it. My instinct says it's time for you guys to let you know I'm trying to work towards a freedom where while we have this hair, we have the freedom to be experimental and not be fearful because this size is a vulnerable size. This is not a vulnerable size. This is strong hair. This is strong hair that can grow and does not need to break off. Does that make sense? So I'm here from time to time. I'll come and share, but I hope this is enough for you to know I'm working towards freeing ourselves from the shackle that is the small locks. Wash your hair when you want to wash your hair. I shouldn't have to say, oh, you shouldn't wash your hair until the next time, your hair is being separated. I want us to have the freedom to wash our hair as and when, to lock as and when we feel like. So we understand we have dreads on our hair, we have rasta, we're just separating it, but we don't need the grid. We need freedom from the shackles that is the small locks. I'm a massive fan of this hair, but I don't want to feel trapped because I've had it for 12 years and I want to change up things. I want to change my routine. I don't want to feel trapped just because I have this hair. How can I do this? I'm learning and I'll keep on sharing. Thanks for watching this post. Bye.